Hello YouTube and welcome to this episode 19 of our Dwarf Fortress Let's Play. This is the Nobleboulders Fortress. Now, I need to start this episode with a bit of a sad story. Earlier this weekend I recorded a big 45-minute episode and then I just went back and reviewed the files before uploading them and realized that my display completely failed to capture. So you just had my little talking head down in the bottom and heard clicky clicky and noise in the background. So fortunately, I do have a backup of the game file here. So we get to basically replay a couple seasons here. I got a lot of work done, so I'm not too happy about losing all of that material, but it is what it is. So we are going to just launch right in here. First thing that I want to do is go ahead and remove some of these ramps in this little box area down here. I'm going to turn this into my little beekeeping zone. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to dig out these trees. So we're going to gather all of the plants that are in this little box here. Like so, and then I am going to build a beehive down. Beehive is not yet completed. Let's just check our job manager. Looks like it's right there at the top, so that's going to finish very soon. So we just have to wait for that to be done. Let's see. Okay, it looks like I may have actually lost a little bit more than I thought because I thought that I had this area designated. Just have a look at our military real quick. Let's see. Okay, so we do have our schedule set up, but it's set up at 10 soldiers. Okay, so we got a lot of work to do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and channel out an area here in our archery pit. We're going to move that square. We're going to go down and make sure, okay, we've got our path dug there. And now we're going to build a bunch of archery targets. So that's Shift A. Build them right here. Build them out of cobalite blocks. Light. Cobalite. I want them to all look the same, so I'm going to use cobalite blocks for all. If I'm not mistaken, cobalite is kind of a bluish color. Really pretty, actually. I do like it quite a bit. So, I'm really sorry that I lost all of that material. Not just sorry for you, but also sorry for me because I think I actually am going back quite a ways here. I don't recall what all I had actually completed in that episode. I know that I was working on doing some work with moving around my dirt or my ore stuff. Let's see, do I? Oh my goodness, we don't have forges. Wow, okay, so we lost quite a bit of time there. Ah, that is a huge setback. Well, this is what happens when I don't check the recording. I'm looking at it right now, and we are recording video, so we got whatever the issue was fixed. It's just a little irritating that that happened. Okay, so we're gonna make an ammo stockpile here. We're also going to make a finished goods stockpile, and that finished goods stockpile is going to have in it. Let's see, so we're going to forbid all, and then we're going to allow armor. We're also going to allow quivers, backpacks, and tools. Okay, and then we're going to make food stockpile. And one of the just drinks, so we're going to block all number of drinks. And then this one is going to be just prepared food. Block all. Okay, now to make sure that we have quivers, backpacks, and bows for all of our bowmen. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and out our stocks. We're gonna search. Go whoop, stocks tab. Enhanced food quivers. I have 2 quivers, so we're gonna have to make some more quivers. And then we also need to search for crossbows. We have 4, 8, 9, 10. We need to make 2 more bone crossbows. Let's see. Check our bolts. We have 65 bolts. Okay. All that good. Okay, so we do need to make 2 more quivers. Quiver. We're gonna make leather quivers. We're gonna make 2 of them. That. Very important job. Let's see. What else? Trying to have a look. Let's check out the bedroom layer, see where we're looking. We have a bunch of orders out to place doors and coffers, so we're gonna wait for that to finish before we put our cabinets down. We do have our drink stockpile here, food stockpile up here. We seem to be suffering from a lack of prepared food, but if we look at our stocks, we see we have 1450 food. Good there. Let's see. I do have all of my cloth orders in there, so I don't have to read that. I have 24 idlers. Okay, so let's have a look at our dwarves. See what we got. Loading units. Sorted by profession, we have 50 dwarves altogether. Now I would like 1/3 of those to be let's see, 1/3 of those to be unassigned. Let's see, we do have 2 babies, 3 children, and then 3 children that are set as unassigned here. We can rename those 2 children. Want that to be child. So that we're not counting those are unassigned. So we have 12 unassigned, 16 assigned, 12 shoulders, 5 laborers, 2 doctors, 9 crafters. So we have 47 full dwarves. All right. I can just select them all and see down here. Oh, 49. 49. Okay. Just a couple there somewhere. Okay, so 49 divided by 3, we want 16 of them to be unassigned, which is what we currently have. Okay, so we don't want to be getting into any extra industry right now. We do have 1 gem crafter. We have a carpenter. We have 2 bowyers. Have a stone tailor. Have a stone crafter. Have a couple tailors, and we have a, what is this guy? Our gem guy. Okay. And then for laborers, we have our 2 miners. We have our woodcutter. Have our stone. Why is he set there? He has masonry and stone. Oh, he has stone crafting. We have stone crafting now. He said his. going on? Okay, I think he should actually be unassigned. Basically, he just has stonecrafting in addition to other stuff. Oh, okay. Never mind. Changes. Let's see. What are we doing for fishing right now? Make sure. Okay, so I want to go to my animal lists and turn fishing on for my analysts, which it is on. Then I want to take my food service guys and turn on fish cleaning on for them. So, animalists are going to do some fishing. And then my farmers, or my laborer food service, there you go. You can do some fish fish clean. That'll give me a little more variety in foodstuffs. Okay, so we're good as far as laborers go. We do have 24 idlers, which is quite a lot. Let's have a look at our stockpiles. Okay, so our bar block stockpile is pretty much full up. We have this ore mess going on. So one of the things that I definitely want to do is pop down a level and set up. Basically, I want to move my metal industry. This layout is really not working for me, particularly with only having room for the one smelter there. I want to scoot down to the next level and set up an area. So what we're going to do is we are going to basically just dig a stair area here. So we're going to take a down stair. We're going to set it right there. And we can cancel those. And then we're going to have to do a corresponding up stair down below. I know this is like a really wide channel, but I don't know. I guess it's not really necessary. And in fact, if we're gonna move all of the smelting stuff, we can just go down on our staircase. Maybe set it up over here, and then put an upstair here so we still have access to the charcoal, and then just expand the charcoal block pile to fill that area back there. So let's do that. So we're going to go down a level. Just gonna dig out an area right here. Yep. And then we're just going to build here. We're going to build an upstair. So we're going to go J for downstair. We're going to put the downstair right there. And we'll have to build a upstair. That. We're going to unpause. I know I have a ton of mining tasks set right now, so I'm going to give my miners a chance to get some stuff going. We're at 13 minutes. Okay, so those archery targets are being installed. Great. And as a pretty low priority, I'm also going to have my miners dig out this area. Like so. And eventually what we're going to be doing is building some siege engines here. Some ballistas. But first we have to make sure that our bolt production is taken care of. Okay, so our archery targets are getting set. Looks like we have our ammo that's getting moved in. Good. The miner's going. They're both going to go take a nap. Of course they are. Okay, how are we doing on trees? 480 trees, so we have plenty of trees. Okay, so it looks like all of our archery targets are set. So let's go ahead and go to each of those. And actually, we're going to wait until the channeling is done. So we want the channeling actually to be top priority. So we'll do that first. And then we're going to go downstairs and make our staircases here number 2 priority. Upstairs. Dig. So, we're gonna have to wait just a second for those guys to finish sleeping. Once we have those channels dug, we can set these archery targets as practice targets, and then we can get our archers training. Be good. And I'm glad I did not upload that video. Okay, so that's done. So now we can go to each of our archery areas here and make these archery ranges. We want this to be the size of the room, like so, and then we do want the shooting direction to be bottom to top, and then we want this to be set for training for each of these guys. And then I just have to repeat that for up, train, size the room, up, train, size the room, up, train, and train, size the room, up, train, size the room, size the room, size the room, up, up. Okay, go into my military here and alter my schedule. So I need to edit this order so that the so it's set to 1 soldier. Shift enter for done. I'm going to copy that order, paste it here, 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 here. That way it doesn't require everyone training, or doesn't require everyone to be there for training to occur, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, is my beehive built yet? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to place 1 beehive. We're going to put it right there. It's a diorite hive. Let's see. And dig out that area, and then remove the rest of these upstairs and like so. Oh. Paused. Snatcher, protect the children. Oh no! Someone's stealing my children. Okay, so we need to build some ropes. We still haven't done that yet, so we're going to build restraint. Put 1 right there, and then... So we need a job. Order rope. We're going to make a cloth rope. We're going to make 1 cloth rope. Actually, we're going to clear that. I want a couple, so we're going to delete that. R for rope. So new order, rope, cloth rope. I want 3 cloth ropes. At top. Okay. What's going on? Got our digging happening. Dig. Up staircase is dug. Okay, and I'm gonna just mine this out. That. Okay, so we want some stuff here. So we are first going to get a big area like so. And this is going to be just for raw ore. Then we're going to make 3 smelters. Like so. And we also want a bar block stockpile right there. And then I'm going to just designate area for forges. I'm not actually going to dig them out yet. That's the forges are going to go. What's the other piece that I need? Let's see. Really it. Yeah, that should be fine. So it looks like my guys are going to be going up here to start cleaning out this area. What do we have? The outpost. We have a caravan. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so let's go up here. Let's request our broker. Let's move goods up here. So we want to move our crafts. Can look around and see if there's anything else that we want to move. Sell. Not a ton of fish. Have plants, seeds, drinks. Stone. The cut gems are actually not worth a whole lot by themselves, so we're just gonna leave those. Headwear. Let's not do that. Oh. Well, we do want our crafts. We're gonna have to go in and make sure that don't sell any of our clothing because that stuff. Have a bunch of wheelbarrows, some pots, cages, barrels, buckets, quiver, bags, bread, once clutches, miscellaneous, bunch of bar block bins. Okay, it looks about it. Let's just have a look here. To sort by mechanisms, and let's sell our mechanisms also. Those are worth quite a bit, and we can always make. Oh. Okay. So we'll move all of that stuff. Now we do have our beehive set. Hopefully our beekeeper is going to scout the map, see if there are any things to be moved. Right, all the things are being pulled in now. Right, peach-faced lovebird. Nice. So we just have to wait for our dwarves to move all of our stuff up to the trader. Sitting on 24. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye here. I'm watching them move things up, waiting for when it looks like they're about done. Once they stop shuffling by with things. I guess too I could look in here. Still have some things that are being moved. There's a mechanism just sitting there on the staircase. I'm sure that our levers are up. They are. Okay, so it looks like they are finished. So, our trader here is not. Okay, so let's do this. Let's find our trader. Let's Olin. Olin, you are here. We are going to temporarily remove all of your labors. And we're going to have look. Now look at that, Mayor. Mayor's requiring some stuff and has a man. That might not happen this episode. Just gonna write that down. We should actually look at what his mandate is really quickly. Make shields. Fine. Make shields. Okay. I think I just saw Olin pop up. Yep, okay, so Olin has moved. Okay, so we are going to go to our area. We're going to mark everything for trade and then go through. There's nothing that we don't want to trade. Bracelets, earrings. Okay, so I don't want to trade my shoe browser. So, or my nest box. So earring, ring. I'm gonna keep my clothing. Figurine. Scepter. Spiders. Fine. Scepter. Keep the socks and the gloves. All the rest of that is fine. Shoes and trousers. Oh, shoe. I'm going to want to go through and my clothing not included in my crafts area. Boy, what on earth is going on here? So yeah, I'm just going through and making sure that we don't sell anything actually. Brown bracelet, earring, bracelet. All that's fine. Shoes and the trousers. Get rid of the bracelets, scepter. Not want to sell all of my nest boxes. That would be rather silly. And all the mechanism. Oh. Okay. Now, let's go over here. We want to search. Look for anvil. Make sure that we get the iron. Yes. Definitely. These seeds are pretty cheap, so we can pick those up also. Okay, now want to look through. Let's see, they have gypsum. They have lots of animals, and then they have seeds. So let's get the rest of these seeds also. Unfortunately, our trader is not very skilled, so we can't see the value of what's being offered back and forth. So we're gonna kind of have to play this by ear a little bit. Okay, so let's just try to glance through and see if we see any pairs of creatures. Whoa, that was not what I went. So is there any alpacas? There are alpacas. What about sheep? About llamas? Okay, the llamas are 300 or 400. The alpacas are quite a bit cheaper, actually, so we're going to go for the alpacas here. Let's get us a pair of alpacas. So we want a male alpaca. That one's fine. And we want a male alpaca. That's fine. Okay. Now. Let's see. Turkey? Yep. Male turkey. Okay. And weight apparently is an issue here too, so watch out for that. Let's see. Dogs, cats, we don't need any of that. They have peacock and peahen, which, I mean, we've already got turkeys and chickens. We don't really need to do peacocks also. That's just asking for trouble with the stuff slowing down. Okay, let's grab some gypsum. Okay, let's see if he is okay with that. I wish I could take so much, but my animals. Okay, so he doesn't have enough space to take all this stuff. So we need to figure out how to reduce the weight somewhat. Is it by value? It does appear to be by value. Okay, so we're going to need to take some more animals off of his hands here. Okay, let's see. We got rams, we got cows, or reindeer, rather. There is a cow. I'm just going to real quick hop on the wiki and do a quick search for milkable animals. We already grabbed the alpaca. I mean, like, we could grab more alpacas. And more, grab turkeys. So the nice thing about turkeys is not only do you get eggs out of them, you also get leather. Okay, 590. So we basically need to buy one more pair of animals. Cow. Is there a bull? There is a bull. Oh, the bulls are really expensive, though. We're not going to do that. Let's see, what else do we have? Goats. You can milk goats. They're not too bad. Okay, so there's a male goat, there's a female goat, so we'll get the male, and we'll get that female. And see where that leaves him. 61 over. Okay. So we have to take one more animal. Just get something we can slaughter. We got a goose, we got a donkey, water buffalo bull. Is there a way to sort these? No. It's a drake. Billy goat. Rooster. Don't need another boulder. Billy goat would be okay. And there is a goose and a gander. Yeah, we'll just get the billy goat. Okay, now, will you trade? Yes. Okay, we're good. Trading has happened. So, we're gonna talk to the liaison, and then we're gonna call this an episode. So, okay. So here's the news from the land. The latest news from Not Cruelty is that several years ago, Lulu Bleakclout was kidnapped from the site by Oots Fellplates. Several years ago, Lulu Bleakclout was kidnapped from the site by Oots Fellplates. Several years ago, Lulu... wow. What the heck is up with Lulu Bleakclout? Keeps getting kidnapped by Oots Fellplates. Let's see. It was kidnapped... Same one was kidnapped by Oots Fellplates. Then Thutolg Circle Mines was kidnapped from the site by Snamu's Witch Mills. Bigger Rooms was kidnapped from the site by Distgosp Light Scorpions. Faultlig Circle Mines was kidnapped by Snama's Witch Turmoil Mills. And someone else was kidnapped by Snama's by this Witch Turmoil's person. Bigger Rooms, once again. See, okay, so that is something that is a little bit confusing to me. How can someone be kidnapped from the same site by the same person? Unless maybe, like, a bunch of people came in, started kidnapping, and then maybe got interrupted, or maybe got attacked, or something like that. So maybe that was, like, kidnapping attempts. So a bunch of people got kidnapped. Okay, so from Tumbled Strings, the site was conquered. From Scrap Construct, the site was conquered. From Wooden Dangled, Lulu Bleakclout was captured. Again? My goodness. Captured all over the place. Okay, so from Praise Hammers, the site was conquered by the Terror of Shins. The Terror of Shins. That's awesome. Martyred Towns was conquered. Whispered Glaze was conquered by the Granite Hatred. And the Paint Actions was kidnapped by Spoo Neutral Hates. Match Pillar. Someone was kidnapped. Enid Nets. Site was conquered by the Granite Hatred. Taut Castles. Someone was kidnapped. Golden Circles. Someone was kidnapped. Orb Wheel. Someone was kidnapped. Wound Palace. Site was conquered. Bold Wind. Kidnapped. Lightning Lantern. Kidnapped. Nail Trade. Was kidnapped. See, Toon Strifeable became the mayor of the Boulder of Smoke, replacing self. Risen Daggerpool became mayor of the Everseeing Net, replacing Almost Gate Smoke. Months ago, Bamul Weakened Cobalt became the mayor of the Blanketed Channel, replacing Id Castle Sizzle. Oh, these names are awesome. Okay, so we need to set up our orders for next year. So we do still want anvils, so let's actually go, let's see. Let's go down to anvils, and we just want iron anvils, so we're going to put that at medium. Let's see. We do not have any metal or any iron on our site, so it might be a good idea for us to either buy a bunch of metal stuff or just to buy a bunch of metal bars, which honestly would probably be easier. Let's see, stone. So we could just request the raw stone and smelt it ourselves. That's probably the cheapest way to go, I'm guessing, because if I'm not mistaken, the ores do become much more expensive to smelt them. So let's go with hematite. So we want hematite, limonite, and magmatite. It's not in order. There's hematite. Magmatite. And night. So those are the three that we're missing. In addition, bituminous coal, which is it's useful for smelting. You can use it instead of having to use charcoal. Yeah, other than that, we're pretty much good, I think. There's really nothing else that we don't have here, or that we can't easily make. So we're just gonna call that good. Okay, we're gonna look at the documents. And these are the modifications that we've requested. Yep. So we're good with that. Finish speaking in on the conversation. Now we're gonna look over the documents. These are the things that they want next year. So the things that they're willing to pay for. Splints. We can make splints. Splints are easy to make. They want large gems. They want legwear. Okay, we can make some legwear. That's okay. So we're gonna get a. We're probably gonna make another carpenter shop and just make a standing order and make splints. So I'm making a little note on my pad here. So we want splints. Want large gems, which that we can't really do a whole lot about. And then we want pants. Trousers. So as long as we have extra cloth, I'm going to start making some of those trousers because they are offering a pretty good price for those. And the splints, I mean, we can make splints till we are blue in the face. That is easy peasy. Okay, so now we can dig out 2 of the areas. And we can build some workshops. These are actually. So we want smelters. One there. Blocks. Want one there. Blocks, and we want there. With blocks, I'm just setting these things here so that dwarves will start moving the stuff. We want a stockpile here. This stockpile is going to be specifically metal ores. We are to allow 5 wheelbarrows there. Split this area up once they are done mining it, which they are now done mining it. Let's see, so that's a 10 by 10, so we're going bar block there, there, and there. So let's set these. So this one is going to be specifically copper and tin. Those are my alloys that I use for making bronze. This one is going to be bronze. This one is going to be platinum ore. And then this one is going to be everything except for those. So we want to forbid copper, platinum, tin, bronze. Build a forge. Here. Anvil and a block. Build a forge. Oh. Only have one anvil? The other one might be currently. Thought we bought 2 anvils. Look. Chance view. Bow. One is currently in a job, one is currently just sitting there. There we go. Anvil, light blocks. So we have 2 forges going up. We've got our smelters are up. Oh, the architecture. Okay, and then we are going to go to designations and remove designations on our big nasty ore stockpile area here. So, and then we're going to dig out that. And we are going to designations on our bar block stockpile also. And then we are going to get rid of that mason shop. And now our army of dwarves will begin moving out. And for now, we're also going to dig out there. Just to make it a little easier to move all that ore downstairs. Otherwise, they're going to have to walk all the way around, and that just seems like a terrible... Yay, pathfinding. Okay, what's my time looking like? 46 minutes. Okay, so we are going to call that an episode. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the little hiccup there. Appreciate you watching these videos. If you have any comments or suggestions for me, feel free to leave that down in the doodly-doo down below. Hit that like button if you like this video. Share this around with all of your friends who you think might like this sort of content. In case you missed the heads up, just so you know, I have started a second game. I am playing Masters of Orion, so that has tweaked my release schedule somewhat. So what's going to happen is Dwarf Fortress is coming out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Masters of Orion is going to be Tuesday and Thursday. And then both Dwarf Fortress and Masters of Orion are going to be coming out on Saturdays and Sundays. Now, incidentally, I just recorded the 3rd episode of Masters of Orion and had the exact same problem that I had here. So I'm going to have to go back and see if I can recover a save for that. This is definitely teaching me a lot about backing up saves for Let's Plays. Fortunately, I've been doing that with Dwarf Fortress, but slightly less so for Masters of Orion. We'll have to see with the automated backups. So, thanks for watching, and have a great day.